to get to the heart of the benefit of selling email marketing services for you as a solution provider. The benefits to you is providing email marketing services allows you to fulfill more of your clients' business needs. They need this service, and they're probably using a service today. They may not be happy with that service, and you have an opportunity to engage in this conversation with them by providing this service. It'll increase your monthly recurring revenue. So you're providing additional services today. You might be a website designer. You might be providing pay-per-click services or SEO services or other campaign services. Why not offer the email marketing services as another way to build incremental monthly recurring revenue for your business? Most importantly, it keeps competitors out. If you're not providing the email marketing services to your clients, then they're getting it from someone else. They're going either direct to an email marketing service provider, or they're working through another competitor of yours to obtain those services. And you can actually build up incremental revenue above and beyond the revenue you would generate from selling the email marketing service by adding additional value such as campaign management services or campaign reporting services. You'll find that some clients, they recognize the importance and the value of doing email marketing. They just don't have the bandwidth to do it all themselves. So here's another opportunity for you to charge them extra fees for additional services you can provide that complement directly the email marketing campaigns that they will be running. And then finally, it's a great cross-sell, upsell opportunity for you to add on to the additional services that you're selling today. Again, the website services, the SEO services, the pay-per-click services. Email marketing is another tool in the overall marketing channel toolbox mix, and it's one that you should be providing. So with all that said, let's get into the heart of how to choose a provider. You can see from the next slide that there are a ton of choices to choose from. It's quite overwhelming, and this is just a small sampling of all the providers that are out there. There are literally hundreds, if not thousands, of providers. And the next two slides illustrate that the further challenge is that not only are there hundreds of thousands of providers out there, but they're all offering similar functionality and features. I pulled this slide and the slide that follows from a website that compares the features and functionality across over 10, 16 different email marketing service providers. The key point of these slides is if you look at all the check boxes, that indicates all the service providers that offer that particular feature or functionality. And as you can see, almost every service provider for every function and feature has a checkbox. There's a few exceptions sprinkled in there. But the point is there's not a lot of differentiation amongst the email marketing service providers that are out there today. So that gets back to, so how do you choose and evaluate an email marketing service provider? As a solution provider, your focus on evaluating an email marketing service provider should be these 4 key points. First off, you want to evaluate whether or not they offer a partner program, some opportunity for you to effectively and profitably and easily resell their email marketing services to your existing clients and or attract new clients by providing this offer. So you want to look at the types of programs that they have available. Do they offer an affiliate program, which is basically a referral program? Do they offer a wholesale reseller program, which typically operates on purchasing their services at a wholesale discount rate, which reflects your margin, and then you can mark up the service and resell it to your clients? You want to look at how they compensate their partners. Are you receiving a one-time payment commission check for reselling their services or recommending their services, or is it a recurring monthly revenue opportunity that can compound and build as you sell more and more of their services to more and more of your clients? And then finally in this area, you want to look at the qualifications. Do they have stringent qualifications to qualify as a reseller of their services? Do they offer certifications? Do they have minimum account requirements? Are there other requirements that this service provider is imposing on you as a reseller of their solutions. So you want to look at that, you want to analyze that, and make sure it all makes sense and fits with your business. Second of importance, and maybe some can argue that it's even first in importance, is the reputation and quality of the service provider. We all know that it's important as business owners and solution providers that when we partner with a third-party vendor and we provide their services to our clients, we are literally hitching our business and our reputation to that vendor's reputation. So it is of the utmost importance that we do our due diligence and we pick the vendors that provide value and have integrity that aligns with our own business values and integrity. We don't want to pick a vendor that's going to in any way hurt, diminish, or tarnish our reputation with our clients. So evaluating the provider and making sure that they are stable, they've been in business a long time, they have a solid reputation, they have a track record of performance, they have good reviews. Those things are very important in evaluating the service provider. You also want to make sure beyond that superficial evaluation that they have solid SLAs, service level agreements, that guarantee a minimum level of quality, performance, and support that you can expect from that service provider. That is very, very important, and you need to make sure that those SLAs are enforceable. And the third point is you want to look at the features of the service. So as we pointed out on those earlier slides, there's a lot of similarity in the functionality and features among the email marketing service providers that are out there. But you still want to look at their feature set to make sure that it's robust enough and covers enough of the features and functionality that you would expect and that your clients would need in an email marketing service. So this includes things like the ability to upload lists and segment those lists, the ability to set scheduled email communications, accurate reporting, and, the ability to design templates and link to landing pages, all that type of functionality that is expected in an email marketing service. You want to make sure that they have it. And then finally, the APIs. Again, as a solution provider, the APIs can be very important to you. This can allow you to automate a lot of the functionality of, plugging in your databases into their email marketing service. So instead of having to take your database that might reside on your servers and upload the entire database to the email marketing service provider's servers, you can use an API to just connect, to literally bolt on and link up with their tool your data. This saves you a lot of time, aggravation and work. So the APIs can help you out in so many ways and help automate the business. So these are the key things to look for when evaluating a provider. And let's move to the next slide. So another thing I want to cover is with a lot of the traditional email marketing service providers that are out there, the way that they are developed and the way that they're designed, limits their capabilities somewhat. A lot of them have to build solid relationships with the major ISPs such as AOL, Yahoo, Juno, and there's many others. The reason they have to do this is because they are using their servers and they're using their IP address to send the emails out on your behalf or on your client's behalf. They're not coming from your IP address or your servers. So likewise, the from address that these emails are coming from has their name in it. This can dilute your ability to brand your own company, so that's a challenge. And because of the fact that they're pushing the emails out from their IP address and their servers, they have to put in place very stringent anti-spam policies and controls so that all of their users that are leveraging their service are adhering to those canned spam policies and not abusing it, because literally one bad apple can spoil the whole bunch for the rest. If their servers and their IP address becomes what they call blacklisted by the ISPs, meaning that they've engaged in spamming behavior and now those emails will not be delivered by these ISPs, that would obviously hurt everyone associated with that email marketing service provider. So that is a huge limitation as to how a lot of these email marketing service providers are set up and operate today. Also, a lot of them just typically offer a more expensive pricing model. They price on a per email basis versus, a monthly basis. So even though it may sound like a little money, it might be 1 cent per email, if you're sending out 100,000 or 1 million emails a month, that can add up to substantial money. So their pricing models are typically on that per email basis. They also bill customers directly. Again, this gets to the heart of diluting your branding capabilities and kind of muddying the waters as to who owns the end customer relationship. If you're inviting a third-party email marketing service company into your accounts and they're establishing a relationship with your customers, you're pretty much opening the door for them to build their own relationship with your customers, and they'll do that through billing invoices, billing promotions. They'll also send out their own direct email communications promoting the sale of more of their services and their offerings to your clients. So these are some serious limitations from a solution provider's perspective as to how most of these email marketing services operate today.